We have 2 visitor centers. People call us, they text us, they send us emails, they slide into our DMs. They even walk into our visitor center and ask us questions. Yep. You're going to help us in the segment we call We Get Questions. Okay. This was actually an interesting one we got today. No, we got on Wednesday. Hello. I've been taking buses from Washington State through Oregon, and now I'm in Sonoma, and I'm on my way to San Francisco and then Phoenix. Can you tell me how to get to Phoenix via San Francisco on bus? You can ask for help.
Take the Greyhound to San Francisco.
Yeah, I mean...
And then they from Sonoma, and then there's a Greyhound will get you there eventually.
It'll get you there. You're right. And it turns out this guy has been taking a combination of like city buses, regional buses. He's a retired guy.
That is awesome.
And yeah, and I'm like, I think if you're a certain age, a lot of public transit's free. So you always hear these stories of people who, like in England, are like, I'm going from the south of England all the way up to the top of Scotland on the city bus. But I'm like, what if you did that on the west coast of the United States, which it sounds like this guy's doing?
God bless him.
Yeah. So yeah, the short answer is you can easily get, you can get, I didn't say easily. Remember, economy, ease, and elegance. You can get from Sonoma to San Francisco and from San Francisco onward to Phoenix eventually. But to get from Sonoma to San Francisco, you can hop on the bus. We have the number 40 bus. We'll take you from Sonoma to Petaluma. And then from Petaluma, you can, if you want, hop on the SMART train.
Yes.
Okay, get on the SMART train, take the SMART train down to Larkspur. From Larkspur, you can hop on the ferry, and they'll take you right to San Francisco. And from there, there's a bus depot nearby. You can figure that out. You can also hop on Caltrain there.
Down to San Jose.
Down to San Jose. I think there's buses over to Amtrak that get you over there. So you can definitely do it, but... I seemed this guy had more time than money, so good for him. It was wonderful. So it worked out. You mentioned actually the Greyhound bus. On the Sonoma Plaza, right across from Girl in the Fig, there is a Cuneo Apartments, and there's a candle shop, and it's got a big arch on top of it, but kind of narrow. That was actually where Greyhound buses would stop on the plaza.
Really?
Yeah, and they would pull through. That was the Greyhound bus depot back in the day. So
never knew.
It's there. Now the buses just go right into the plaza. Okay, here's one we got from Christophe from San Francisco. I'm planning to come up to Sonoma on Saturday and wanted to know if you had any good suggestions for cheese and cheesemakers.
There's the Vella Cheese in Sonoma. That's my favorite local one. So
yeah.
I would recommend that. So whoever's the cheesemaker there.
Go talk to Vella. Yeah, Vella Cheese right there on 2nd Street. 2nd Street? Yeah. Wait, 2nd or 3rd? Well, anyway, Vella Cheese right there off the plaza and off the Sonoma bike path is an actual cheese maker. You can go there. You can also go to the Sonoma Cheese Factory, which is not anymore a cheese factory, but is an homage to what it was, historically a cheese factory. Now it's called the Butcher Man at the Cheese Factory, but they do sell a lot of cheeses there. Also, you could go to the Epicurean Connection, a woman named Shauna Davis and her husband Ben. They make cheese there and cheese classes. So you can take a one-day class or a cooking class on how to make a soft cheese. Just make a hard cheese in one day is very hard, probably impossible. But you can go there to the Epicurean Connection and do the cheese-making classes. What I'd also recommend, Christophe, is getting the Cheese Trail map from our friends from the Cheese Trail Association, Vivian Strauss and her brother. And they have a really neat statewide map of all the cheesemakers. And they're not just in Sonoma Valley. They're all around Sonoma County and Marin and stuff like that. So there's a big honkin' map right here. I'll hold it kind of up. And yeah, you can kind of check out all the different places to go. So... John, have you gone to any of the? Are you a cheese person, John?
I am, but my wife is lactose intolerant,
yes.
So it's a lonely endeavor.
You're just sitting there quietly eating Brie by yourself in the closet, like I'm doing nothing. But yeah, so Christophe, come on up. Lots of different cheese options up here, as well as a lot of different wineries have cheese that they offer at the wineries and stuff like that. So this one happened, and this is so apropos. I was coming here. About 30 minutes before I came in here, a couple, they're visiting from, where are they visiting from? I think they're from Arizona too. And they said, we're only here for a short time, like today, but we want to go see some redwoods in Sonoma Valley. Where can we go?
So Sugarloaf, our canyon trail, has beautiful redwoods and the waterfall. So that Canyon Pony Gate loop is 2-mile hike. Okay. It'll take you an hour or so. That'd be perfect.
That's easy.
And our redwoods are the second farthest from the ocean and the second farthest east,
Really?
because the ones in Santa Cruz are the farthest east because the coast bends.
Oh, okay.
And then we're farther east than Bote Napa,
Right.
but Bote Napa is a little farther from the ocean again because the way the coast goes. So we're the second farthest from the ocean, the second farthest east, redwoods, natural redwoods.
Natural redwoods. I kind of like that you're like a trivia answer.
Yeah. So
At bar night.
we try harder.
We're doing our best. I do always tell people that, the easy answer is if you walk out in the Sonoma Plaza, there's like 3 or 4 redwoods right there.
Yeah.
They were planted there. But if you want to see the majestic, large redwoods, you're absolutely right. Sugarloaf.
Or Armstrong.
Armstrong is the classic one, great place. But since they were going the other direction,
Yeah.
and they want to stay here. But yeah, if you do want to go to Armstrong, about an hour away from Sonoma, and that's also worth a trip. And I should know, I think Jack London also has a grove of redwoods on one of their trails. But come on, Jack London.
Oh,
Oh, we still like them?
we still love.
Okay.
We love those guys.
I've had Matt on the podcast. So they do a great fundraiser too. They do that like a Jack London.
Theirs is a little different. They get they bring everybody. They get a big gala. They
do.
They get them drunk and ask them for money. We torture them by making them hike 11 miles.
You're like, the route back is known only to me.
Yeah, it's always to me.
But we need to raise $10,000.
I did threaten everybody if they don't give us more money, we're going to make them sit down for a 2-hour auction. But
Oh, good. Yeah. Yeah, there are lots of auctions here, and if that's your thing, there's always an opportunity.
well, they're always fun to go to.
They are.
But we do ours a little different.
I love the walking. Although I got to say, Matt and his team at Jack London, they have another way to torture you in that they do that Hike the Park series.
Oh yeah.
And, Matt's he's like you. He's a very fit guy, and he's kind of a crazy trail runner guy. And so my wife started doing that thing. She's like, I'm going to go do this. And so she went the first day. She was like, oh, this is easy. So they do like the little loop, like around there. Like the second time, it was like a little bit bigger. By the time they get to, and they do this like in July or something. I mean, it was hot. And they did the whole ridge thing. Matt's out there getting all whatever. And she's like, we are going to need a helicopter to get us off these trails.
But that does remind me one more event.
Yeah.
I want to mention we have coming up. Even get to our Parks RX program is the most active in the country.
Talk about that real quick, please. Sorry.
So in that we have biggest part is the Hiking for Fitness series. So the next one starts on 5/9. It's not necessarily for visitors, but locals. But it's an 8-week series. Start with 2 flat miles, works its way up, kind of like what Matt did.
Oh, yeah.
And then followed with intermediate series. So people love it because now the doctors can write a prescription to go for free. And it gives the doctor something tangible to say, not like, you need to exercise.
Wait, they actually write a prescription for
They
this?
can. Or
This is a great idea.
Or you can pay. So,
Wait, the doctor says you need to exercise more.
yeah.
They write you a prescription, and then, John, go do this program.
And then you start with 2 flat miles, and you make friends, and you also go to Jack London and Spring Lake and Annandale.
And it's called Park RX, Park Prescription.
Well, this is the Hiking for Fitness part of it, and also in the Park RX we have the yoga hikes, and then our forest bathing walks,
Right.
Which actually was just written up in the San Francisco Chronicle recently.
Yeah.
And those are this guy Amos Clifford is a local guy. Learned about it in Japan, where they used to prescribe these. So Shinrin-yoku means forest bathing. And they've just, all the studies on just being outside and present. Mm-hmm. And so he started at Sugarloaf in 2012, and now it's gone to the world. I like to do them because I'm always joking, when I'm out in the trails, I'm not smelling the bay leaves and listening to the birds. I'm taking pictures and texting my staff. We got a tree down. We got to fix this trail. Add it to the to-do list.
Right.
But when you do this, you only go a mile in like 2.5, and it forces you to be present in nature. And it's best 2.5 hours you'll spend. So we've got those once a month. It's yoga hikes once a month, and the Hiking for Fitness. We have the 8-week series, and then another 8-week series starts.
Okay. Those are good. And that's,
So your doctor can write a prescription, or you can pay for it. Either way.
I like it. Well, paying for it might be cheaper than doing your copay. So
There you go.
you got to go figure that out.
But if any health organizations want to help support it, because the only reason we keep it going is volunteers, because like the Parks RX, we have like 40 hikers. We'll have 4 volunteers. If you had paid staff doing that quickly.
Right. You have to charge a lot more for it.
Right. And or people get a grant, they have a program like that, then the grant runs out. So we build our programs lean and sustainable with a lot of volunteer effort so we can keep them going long term.
I like the way you do that, and thank you for bringing it up because I do love, especially in January and February, everyone thinks of the yoga hikes and the wellness and stuff, but it goes on year round.
Yeah.
And Park RX, that's a good way to do it. I'll ask my doctor to prescribe more hikes.
There you go.
That's a good way to do it.